Hey guys, this is VB Theory again, and welcome to tutorial number 15 on my Visual Basic Learning series. And today's tutorial is how to make I'm gonna focus on a really advanced login system. It's gonna be really advanced. I don't know how much time it's gonna take, but I'm gonna do my best to make it as short and easy for you to follow as possible. So I've already did this on one of my old channels, and I had a crappy microphone and people disliked it a lot, but now I'm remaking it. So yeah, let's start off. So I'll call it Advanced Login System. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Now I'm gonna resize this thing, and I will get two labels. And actually I'm gonna try to make this more advanced than the one I did on my old channel. And we need two text boxes. Let's first change the text on this one to username. And change this one to password. And I forgot the semicolon. Okay. And let's move this guy down here. And we'll need two buttons. One will be for OK or login, and the other one will be cancel or exit, whatever you want to call it. And we'll need a checkbox, and this will be remember me. Okay, let's resize this guy. And someone is talking to me on Facebook. I'm gonna disconnect and be right back, guys. Okay, now I'm back, and we'll need to change some properties about these. So this one will be login, and this one will be exit or cancel, whatever you want to name it. Also, I don't want it to show in the taskbar or show its icon, and I'm gonna change the border style to fixed single. I'm gonna disable the maximize and minimize buttons too, and change the text to advanced login form or tutorial, whatever. Let me move this guy here. And now we'll start coding. And first we want to go and type in, let's double click the login button, and here I'm gonna type in if textbox1 dot text equals, and I have to put in a dim here. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna go and make a property. So go to project, advanced login system properties, and go to settings. And here I'm gonna type in username, and the initial value of it will be VB Theory for me. You can change it to whatever you want. and for this, the second one, it's gonna be password, and I'm gonna put it as password. Okay, so I'll be back here, and if text box 1 dot text, and to make this a bit more advanced than usual login systems I saw on YouTube or around the internet, it's gonna be case sensitive. So for example, if it starts with a capital and you don't type in that capital, it won't recognize it. So here dot text, and let me search for it all, and we want it to be equals, and between parentheses I'm gonna type in my dot settings dot username and comma, and here it says comparison type as system.string comparison. So type in comparison type equals, and we'll type in ordinal and close. Let me check if it's ordinal. Okay, then it's gonna check for the password. So if text box 2 dot text dot equals my dot settings dot password comma string comparison type equals string comparison. Sorry, I can't really type. Okay, and here ordinal again and close the parenthesis. So we need to make another form, which will be the second form, the form which is protected by this password, and we're gonna press here, type in form 2 dot show, and here me dot hide else. So if it's not, it's gonna display a message box with wrong password. Okay, and now we need to make another else for if the username does not match the stored username. So message box wrong username, and I will make it VB critical because it's an error for both. VB critical. Okay, so now I'm gonna try it. So here I'm gonna type in VB theory with the caps, and for the password it's password login, and it logs in, and I'm gonna show you if the password does not have the same caps. It's gonna say that it's the wrong username, login, and it says wrong username. One thing I would like to do here in the applications, go to in the application settings, go to application tab, and here when choose shutdown mode when last form closes. And we're gonna move on here and change one thing about this password, which is the password character, and I'm gonna put in a star there, and now I'm gonna run it, and it doesn't show up the password. Anyway, we want to check if the user have checked this this checkbox here. So we're gonna have to get another setting. I will call it saved, and here say if checkbox 1 dot checked, then what the hell did I type there? Dot checked, then my dot settings dot what did I call it right now? I can't really remember, sorry. Let me check out again. Saved. My dot settings dot saved equals true, and I will need to change here this thing to boolean, and else my dot settings dot saved equals false. Now we need to check when the form starts up if that thing has been checked before. So if my dot settings dot saved equals true, then text box 1 dot text equals my dot settings dot username, and text box 2 dot text equals my dot settings dot password. Now we need to code this one. It's gonna be end, and I think it is it for this form. Now I'm gonna work on if we need to change this password. So we'll put in here, I'll call it options, and I'm gonna add in another form. Add new item, Windows form, and this one will show up that form, which is form 3 dot show dialog. So when the form 3 is shown up, the form 2 becomes unresponsive, and we need to do that so it doesn't mess up. So here we need 6 labels, actually 5 labels. 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one will be username, and I actually think that we only need 4, sorry. New password, confirm password, and this will be old password. Now we need the text boxes, so I'll put those in. Okay, new password, text box, confirm password, and another text box, and for old password again we need another text box. And I'm gonna resize all of these so they fit, they look better this way. Okay, and we need 2 buttons. Here it will be save, and this one close. Let's move these and resize the form. Now we want to check if the username field is left blank. So if text box 1 dot text equals string dot empty, so even if there are spaces, it will count it as empty, and we'll let it blank and type in an else. Now we want, if it's empty, it's only gonna change the passwords. If it's not, it's just gonna use the username selected here. So if it's empty and text box 2 dot text, and you type in the what is it called, superior, and I don't know what to call them, but these 2 signs, which means that if text box 2 is not equal to that thing. So if text box 1 is not equal to string dot empty and text box 3 dot text equals text box 2 dot text, and we need another and here, and text box 3 dot text equals dot equals, and open parentheses, my dot settings dot password and comma comparison type equals ordinal. And what this will do is it's gonna check if the password is not blank, and if the confirmed password is equal to the first password selected here, and if the old password is equal to the already saved password with it's case sensitive. So if all of that is true, then it's gonna save it. So my dot settings dot password is equal to text box 2 dot text, and my dot settings dot save, and we also wanted to remove that saved variable. Dot saved equals false, and we need to close this guy, so me dot close. Anyway, if it's not, then it's gonna also change the username. So my dot settings dot username equals text box 1 dot text, and I think it should be it. So let's check it out now. So we'll type in VB theory, and for the password it's password, and we'll use remember me. Log in, we'll close it and run it again, and it doesn't seem to load it up. So we'll check out what the problem is. If my .settings.saved equals true, I will try here to put in my .settings.save. It may just don't save it. So VB theory and password here, remember me, log in, close it, run it again, and as you can see it's already filled up. Log in, and we'll change the username to VB theory lowercase. The new password is gonna be YouTube. The second password will be YouTube, and the old password is password, and we'll save it. I don't think I have, there's something wrong here, I think. Let me see. So button 1.click. So if text string, okay, 6box2.text, and password. Okay, so I'm gonna try to run it again, and here the username VB theory, oh actually VB theory lowercase. The new password is YouTube. The second password is YouTube, and the old password is password. And oh, I know where the problem is. Here it's text box 4 actually. And let me do here the else statements. Else it's gonna send an error, wrong, actually message box, wrong credentials, VB critical, and I will copy this over here and run it again. Now I will type in VB theory, and here password. I'm trying to rush because it's a lot of time now. VB theory. Here I'll type in YouTube again, and password. Save, and it closes, so we know that it worked. Now I'm gonna try to log in with the old credentials. So VB theory and password, login, and it says wrong username, so I'll type it with lowercase, and here actually YouTube, login, and it logs in, as you can see. I'm gonna change some few stuff here, so I'm gonna put it as password character, and the close, it didn't close. Okay, so password character is star, and this guy will be end. And since this doesn't close up on its own. We'll do search for form closing, and we'll type in end, and there it is. It's as easy as that. So thank you guys for watching. The link to this whole project will be in the description below. You can get it for free. Like this tutorial if you really liked it, favorite it and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/vbtheory, and see you guys next week. Bye.